Hey, friends, it's good to see you again. I've been run through the ringer the last few months, y'all. Goodness gracious alive. I've been in and out of hospitals. I lost count. I think I've been in the hospital 3 times. Once at the little hospital here in town, and I wasn't in there long. I got transferred by ambulance to the big hospital 40 or 45 minutes away from here. I was in that hospital a couple of days and released. Came home, fell right here at my desk, hit right behind my ear on the edge of the desk here and knocked me out. I laid on the floor right in front of the desk all night. Well, it was right around 5 o'clock when I got knocked out. And I woke up at 1 a.m. laying on the floor and I couldn't get up. I tried and tried. All night I tried. And I got a friend here, Nicole. She's a doctor over in, actually at the big hospital south of here that I was ultimately admitted to. But she lives here in my town and she checks up on me often, and she came by and couldn't get me to come to the door, and she kept calling me, and I could hear the phone, but it was laying on the desk and I was over in the middle of the floor and I couldn't get to it. She could hear my phone ringing when she was standing at the front door calling me, and so she knew something was wrong. And she didn't have a key to my house. She does now, but she didn't at that time. So she called a friend of hers that's a fireman here in town. He called a friend of his that's a policeman here in town. The policeman called EMS, and they all showed up here at the same time, and some of them, I don't know who, somebody broke in and got the front door open and got me and took me to the big hospital south of here. And that time I was in the hospital 8 or 9 days. It seemed like 3 or 4 weeks, but I think it was 8 or 9 days. They never did figure out what was wrong with me. They ran me through every kind of test imaginable. I was admitted to ICU, and I don't know how long. I was telling people I was in ICU 2 weeks and in regular room 1 week, but that wasn't correct. I was in that hospital 8 or 9 days total, and the ICU cardiac floor, and that's a busy hospital, y'all. There's always 3 or 4 people in my room all the time. And then they transferred me to another floor called the acute care floor, whatever the heck that means. And then I got to come home. I can't do anything. The day after I came home, I went out and got on a John Deere garden tractor and mowed the lawn, just because I wanted to be outside for a while. Had a hard time getting on and a hard time getting off, but sitting there riding did me some good. It needs mowing again, but I don't have the strength right now. I'm so weak. And I don't know if you knew what my problem was. I don't know what my problem is, other than I can't eat. Nothing I put in my mouth can I swallow. And so I've lost about 45 pounds. I weighed 275 a day or two before I went to the big hospital. I went over to see my family doctor, and she weighed me, and I weighed 275 at that time, and I weigh right about 240 now, or 230. I forgot which, but either 230 or 240. So I've lost a lot, but not as much as I thought. I still can't talk, and I still can't eat. The only thing I can get down is water. They're telling me to eat this and drink that and all this stuff, and I can't. I try and I can't. So I don't know what's going to happen. I try to eat every day. Every day I can't do it. And I've tried just about everything. I used to keep a lot of fruit and vegetables. I love raw vegetables and fruit. But I can't even eat that now. When I got out of the hospital, I had 2 garbage bags full of rotted vegetables and fruit that I had to throw out. And I haven't bought any since because I know I can't eat it, so why spend the money for it? I've tried the nutritional drinks like Ensure and so forth, and I can't drink those. I've tried some water, flavored water with nutrients in it, and I can't drink that. All I can drink is a plain old bottle of water, and that's it. I drink a lot of water. But anyway, I don't feel like doing videos yet, but I wanted to get my Bible giveaway started again. I haven't done that in 2 or 3 months, and always enjoyed doing that. And so we're going to do one. The first one of you who can answer what I think it's 10 books. What books in the Old Testament are never quoted in the New Testament? They're explicitly quoted in the New Testament. Which Old Testament books are not explicitly quoted in the New Testament? The first one, y'all, that gives me those 10 books wins a Bible, just like I've been giving away. I checked with my book supplier, my Christian book supplier, before I started this video to make sure this Bible is still available, and it is. It's genuine leather. It's not the bonded leather. It's not the leather-like or whatever they call it. It's genuine leather. It's got the ribbon. It's got the gilded edges. It's got the words of Christ in red. It's a good Bible. I really enjoy mine. It's the thin line edition. It's got the Old and New Testament complete. It's got references in it. It's just a really good Bible. And so that's what I'm going to give to whichever one of y'all can come up with the 10 Old Testament books that are not explicitly quoted by the authors of the New Testament. So good luck to you. I look forward to giving another Bible away. And this is for last month. I'll be back probably in another few days to give one away for this month. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all and your comments have been a real strength to me. I had my Bible with me in the hospital the whole time, but I was so inundated with nurses and doctors and stuff, I didn't get to read it a lot. There's no such thing as privacy in a hospital, or at least not in ICU. The other floor I was on for a few days, there was more privacy, and I did get to read it more there. I had a recliner in that room, and I could sit in that recliner and read it. But in ICU, It's almost impossible. There is always people in there. That's it for now, y'all. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all more than you know. I really do. Y'all's comments have been a real blessing to me, and I'm so sorry I haven't responded to hardly any of them. If y'all asked me a question, I responded to that, and I hope I didn't miss any, but just regular comments, I didn't respond to them because I don't feel like it, and I start to say I don't have time, but all I got is time. I just don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like spending time doing anything right now. It's all I can do to just take care of myself. I just now took a shower, which I think is the second shower I had since I got out of the hospital. They made me take one every day there, y'all, and I was so weak. One of the nurses had to go inside the shower with me. And it was the same girl every time. She's 21 years old. I told her, I said, stand outside the shower curtain, and if something happens, then you can, come help me. But I said, I'll be all right inside the shower curtain by myself. And she said, nope, got to be in there with you. And she was in there with me. It was pretty embarrassing, but I couldn't talk her into staying outside that shower curtain. I had a shower every day when I was in ICU, but not after I got to the regular room. I had one shower in the regular room, and that shower, the shower drain was uphill from the rest of the bathroom, and when I used the shower in there, the water, instead of going down the drain, it ran to the other side of the bathroom where the toilet was. And I called them and told them about it, and they said, yeah, it's been like that for years. So I didn't take any more showers in that room. I wasn't in that room but 3 or 4 days, so I guess it's all right. I took one almost as soon as I got home. I really don't have enough strength to do it safely. I don't have grab bars or anything in my shower, so I think I've taken 2 showers since I got home. Anyway, that's it for you now, y'all. I love y'all, and I really do appreciate you way more than you know. God bless you, friends.